Hi everybody, my name is Annie Walters and I am discussing Chapter 1 from Justice, Doing the Right Thing. I decided to make a video on it because I thought that it would be a little bit more helpful speaking. Sometimes I feel like I can get my words more clear whenever I speak instead of just writing it in person. Anyway, so we're going over the discussion board for Chapter 1, and this is over Sandal's idea of the trolley car and also the goat herders. And, I started thinking about the trolley cars and how, there's two different ideas. You have somebody who is riding in a trolley car, and there's people in front of you. There's 5 people in front of you, or there's somebody that's on the side, and you have 2 options. And that's your only options, is to either go run into those 5 people and kill them, or to take the side route and only kill one person. So ideally, most people would probably pick that one person because you want to save more lives if it's possible. But, I started thinking, what if that one person is your family member or a really close friend? Then what do you do? To me, that makes it harder because in my idea, I would want to save as many people as I could, but, I would also have more, I would feel better if I saved my family member first. So, you kind of reason with that idea of, what if it's somebody that you know instead? And also with the goat herders, the idea that there was one person, well, there was 4 people, and there was one person that knew that he needed to make a decision on whether or not to kill these unarmed goat herders or to let them go free. And in his Christian mind, which I related to, you didn't want to kill an innocent person. And Sandal states, what if they weren't against the Taliban? What if they were against the Taliban? How would that change everything? And, I was able to relate to him because, you don't want to kill somebody who's innocent. And, same if you go back to the trolley car with the idea that, what if the other situation was you were a bystander and you were standing on the bridge with somebody else and you could push somebody to save someone, to save both of those sets of people. And, that's hard too because, I don't think that pushing somebody that is innocent is something that's right. I have a harder time reconciling with that than, picking which side the trolley car should go on. And, so these are hard decisions, and, I definitely had problems with trying to figure out, whenever I was thinking about writing this, what would I say, what side would I be on? And really, I know that this discussion post is just kind of writing your thoughts and ideas, but I had a hard time just figuring out what it was that I'd say. And, and in my head, if you were to push an innocent person or have them fall through a trap door that you push or pull, that's murder to me, and I can't do that. And so I didn't agree with that. I had a little bit of an easier time, with the idea, well, maybe, hitting 5 people instead of my family member was a little bit easier in my head. I don't know why. I think it's because I knew I would know that person that I would be saving versus the 5 strangers. So I had a little bit of an easier time kind of dealing with that. But these are challenging things to think about. I don't know about you guys, but just reading this book, this chapter, it made me angry and frustrated that, the people that are trying to get the Purple Heart and everything like that. So like I said, these are challenging things that we have to deal with and decide. And this is my discussion post for Chapter 1.